If you're over 60 and you're walking at the wrong time of day, you're missing out on massive health benefits that could transform your energy, your sleep, your blood sugar, and even add years to your life. I'm about to tell you exactly when to walk, why it matters so much, and what happens in your body when you get the timing right. Most people think a walk is a walk. It doesn't matter when you do it, as long as you do it. Right? Wrong. When you're over 60, the timing of your walk changes everything. Your body responds completely differently to morning walks versus afternoon walks versus evening walks. And if you're walking at the wrong time for your specific health goals, you're leaving incredible benefits on the table. Let me break down exactly what happens in your body at different times of day, and then I'll tell you the absolute best time to walk based on what you need most. Let's start with morning walks, specifically walking within 30 minutes of waking up. Here's what happens. The moment you step outside in the morning sunlight and start moving, you're doing something absolutely critical for your body. You're setting your circadian rhythm. Your body has an internal clock that controls everything: your sleep, your hormones, your digestion, your energy, your mood. And this clock is set primarily by light exposure and movement in the morning. When you walk in the morning sunlight, the light hits your eyes and sends a signal to your brain that says, "It's daytime, wake up." This stops melatonin production and starts cortisol production. Now, cortisol gets a bad reputation, but in the morning, you want cortisol high. It wakes you up, gives you energy, helps you burn fat, sharpens your focus. Here's the magic part. When you set your circadian rhythm properly in the morning, 14 to 16 hours later, your body will naturally produce melatonin and make you sleepy at the right time. If you're struggling with sleep at night, a morning walk in sunlight is more powerful than any sleeping pill. You're fixing the root cause, not just treating symptoms. Morning walks also spike your metabolism. After sleeping all night, your body is in fat-burning mode. When you walk first thing in the morning before eating, you're burning stored fat for fuel. Your insulin is low, your growth hormone is high, your body is primed to burn fat. A 20-minute morning walk can keep your metabolism elevated for hours. But here's what most people don't know. Morning walks are absolute magic for people with depression or anxiety. The combination of sunlight, fresh air, and movement floods your brain with serotonin, dopamine, and endorphins. These are your natural antidepressants. If you're on medication for depression or anxiety, and you're not walking in the morning sunlight, you're missing the most powerful free treatment available. Now let's talk about afternoon walks, specifically walking 30 minutes after lunch. This is where things get really interesting for blood sugar control. When you eat a meal, your blood sugar rises. For most people over 60, especially if you're pre-diabetic or diabetic, your blood sugar spikes too high and stays elevated too long. This damages your blood vessels, your nerves, your organs. It's why diabetes leads to heart disease, kidney disease, vision problems, and amputations. But here's what scientists discovered. If you walk for just 15 to 20 minutes within 30 minutes after eating, your muscles suck glucose out of your bloodstream. Your blood sugar spike gets cut in half. Your body doesn't need to produce as much insulin. Over time, this improves your insulin sensitivity and can literally reverse pre-diabetes. Studies show that a 15-minute walk after meals is more effective at controlling blood sugar than most diabetes medications. Let that sink in. You could potentially reduce or eliminate your diabetes medication just by walking after lunch. And the best part? The walk doesn't have to be intense. A gentle stroll is enough. You're just getting your muscles to use the glucose from your meal. If you're someone who gets tired after lunch, that afternoon slump around 2 or 3 p.m., that's a blood sugar crash. Walking after lunch prevents that crash. You'll have stable energy all afternoon. No more needing a nap. No more reaching for coffee or sugar to wake yourself up. Just steady, reliable energy. Now here's the time that surprises most people. Evening walks, specifically 1 to 2 hours before bed. Most people think walking before bed will make them too energized to sleep. But the opposite is true if you do it right. A gentle evening walk helps you transition from the stress of the day into rest mode. It lowers cortisol, which is exactly what you want at night. High cortisol at night destroys sleep. Low cortisol at night allows deep, restorative sleep. An evening walk also slightly raises your body temperature. Then, when you come back inside, your body temperature drops, and this drop signals to your brain that it's time to sleep. This is one of the most powerful natural sleep triggers you can use. Evening walks are also perfect for digestion. If you suffer from acid reflux, bloating, or constipation, a gentle walk after dinner helps move food through your digestive system. Gravity and movement work together to prevent that heavy, uncomfortable feeling that keeps you awake at night. But here's the key. Evening walks need to be gentle and relaxed. This is not the time for power walking or trying to get your heart rate up. You want slow, easy, peaceful movement. You're signaling to your body that the day is winding down, that it's safe to relax, that it's time to prepare for sleep. So which time is best for you? Here's how to decide. If your biggest problem is poor sleep, trouble falling asleep, or waking up tired, walk in the morning in sunlight. This fixes your circadian rhythm and sets you up for deep sleep 14 to 16 hours later. Morning walks are also best if you struggle with depression, anxiety, or low energy all day. If your biggest problem is high blood sugar, pre-diabetes, diabetes, or that afternoon energy crash, walk 30 minutes after lunch. This is non-negotiable if you have blood sugar issues. A post-lunch walk can literally save your life by preventing the long-term damage of elevated blood sugar. If your biggest problem is trouble falling asleep at night, high stress in the evening, or digestive issues after dinner, walk 1 to 2 hours before bed. This helps you transition into rest mode and prepares your body for deep sleep. But here's what I really want you to hear. The absolute best approach is to walk twice a day, once in the morning to set your circadian rhythm and boost your metabolism, once after lunch to control blood sugar and maintain afternoon energy. If you can only do one walk, choose based on your biggest health challenge. But if you can make time for 2 15 to 20-minute walks, you'll cover all the bases. Now let me tell you what will happen when you start walking at the right times. Within 3 days, you'll notice your energy is more stable throughout the day. You won't have those extreme highs and crashes. Within a week, your sleep will start improving. You'll fall asleep faster and sleep more deeply. Within 2 weeks, if you're checking your blood sugar, you'll see your numbers improving. Your morning fasting glucose will start coming down. Your post-meal spikes will be smaller. Within a month, people will start noticing you look different. Your face will have more colour, your eyes will be brighter, you'll move with more energy and confidence, and you'll feel the difference in ways you can't even measure. Your mood will be better. Your stress will be lower. You'll feel more like yourself again. I've seen 70-year-olds reverse their diabetes with post-lunch walks. I've seen people get off sleeping pills by walking in the morning sunlight. I've seen chronic anxiety disappear with daily morning walks. This isn't theory. This is real people getting real results with something as simple as walking at the right time of day. Here's what you need to do. Pick your biggest health challenge right now. Is it sleep? Blood sugar? Energy? Mood? Based on that challenge, commit to walking at the optimal time for the next 7 days. Set a reminder on your phone. Make it non-negotiable. Just 7 days. And here's the secret to making it stick. Don't try to walk for an hour. Don't try to walk fast or far. Just commit to 15 to 20 minutes at the right time. That's it. It's not about intensity. It's about consistency and timing. A short walk at the right time is infinitely more valuable than no walk at all, because the time wasn't perfect. Stop waiting for the perfect weather, the perfect shoes, the perfect walking partner. Stop overthinking it. Just put on whatever shoes you have and walk out your front door at the right time. Around your neighbourhood, around your yard, up and down your driveway if that's all you can do. Movement is movement. Your body is desperate for this. It's begging you for morning sunlight and movement. It's begging you for post-meal activity to manage blood sugar. It's begging you for gentle evening movement to prepare for sleep. Every day you don't give your body what it needs is another day of declining health. But today can be different. Today you can start walking at the time that matches what your body needs most. And 7 days from now, you'll wonder why you didn't start this years ago. If this makes sense to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and leave a comment telling me, what time are you going to walk, and what health challenge are you trying to solve? I read every comment, and I want to hear how this changes your life. Your best health is waiting for you. It's just a walk away, at the right time, starting today.